I knew something was wrong the moment I heard the quiet, shaky breathing coming from the pantry. It wasn't the kind of sound you expect in a mansion like mine, soft, frightened, almost like someone was trying not to exist. I pushed the door open slowly, and there she was, Anna, my maid, sitting on the floor with her knees pulled to her chest, eating cold leftovers with her hands. Her eyes widened when she saw me, like she'd been caught committing a crime. "I'm sorry, sir," she whispered instantly, wiping her mouth. "I didn't mean, I haven't eaten today." That moment hit me harder than any business loss ever had. Her apologies kept pouring out. "I won't do it again. Please don't fire me. I'll work extra hours." But I couldn't hear the words anymore. I was stuck staring at her trembling hands, her hollow cheeks, and the way she kept shrinking into the corner like she expected punishment. "Anna," I finally said, kneeling down beside her, "when was the last time you had a real meal?" She hesitated, then broke. "My mom is sick. I send all my money home. Rent, medicine, food. I just wanted to save a little by not eating during my shifts." Not eating during shifts. 10-hour shifts. I felt my heart sink so fast it almost hurt. "Why didn't you tell me?" I asked gently. "People like me don't tell people like you," she whispered, her voice cracking. "We just survive, quietly." Those words, survive, quietly, stayed in my chest like a knife. I helped her stand, guided her to the dining table, and warmed the food myself. She kept saying, "Please, sir, please, I'll get in trouble," as if kindness was something dangerous. "You're not in trouble," I said softly. "Sit, eat." And when she finally took that first warm bite, she burst into tears, the kind you don't cry unless you've held pain for too long. I didn't know, until that moment, how blind I'd been. I had built empires, made millions, traveled the world, yet I had never noticed the quiet suffering happening right under my roof. That night became the start of everything. The next morning, I told Anna she would be earning double, no negotiation. She tried to refuse, but I didn't let her. I hired a nurse for her mother, arranged full medical support, and paid for treatment up front. When she found out, she covered her face and sobbed like she'd been holding her breath for years. "You don't owe me anything," I told her. "Not loyalty, not gratitude, not more work. Just let me help." But it wasn't money that changed her life, it was something else. Months later, after her mother recovered, Anna came to my office with a small envelope. Inside was a photograph of her mother standing again, smiling weakly at the camera. "She says thank you," Anna whispered. "You saved her life." I shook my head. "No, Anna, you saved her life. I just filled in the gap the world unfairly left for you." She wiped a tear and said something I will never forget. "You were the first person who looked at me like I was human." And that broke me more than anything. Because kindness shouldn't be extraordinary. Compassion shouldn't feel like a miracle. Humanity shouldn't be rare. Anna still works with me. Not as a maid, but as the manager of my foundation, the one she helped inspire. A foundation that now feeds, treats, and supports thousands of families like hers. Sometimes I think back to the moment I found her hiding in the pantry, eating leftovers in fear, and I realized something powerful. One act of kindness didn't just change her life. It changed mine. And maybe that's the real miracle.